Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Alina and I thought that for my first video I'd do the BookTube Newbie Tag just so that you can get to know me a bit better. So let's get into it. Now you see me looking down, I'm just looking at the questions. So question number 1, why did you start this channel? So I decided to start the channel just because I don't really have any friends that I can connect to that, loves books that I am, that could talk to about books, go book shopping, and I thought this would be a great way to connect with others. Also, I don't see much booktubers that are from the Caribbean, and I felt like me being from the Bahamas, I could, bring that to YouTube. Number 2, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to YouTube? I guess my personality, the Caribbean flair, but maybe just like my personality and to add to the love of books. Number 3, what are you most excited about for your channel? Just connecting with other people that are into books, like almost like creating this like book family and just having people that I can relate to. Why do you love reading? I love reading because it just opens your mind up to like almost be in different worlds, I guess, or escape reality, or just to put life on a pause and just be in like this different world. And I just love it. I love it. What book series got you into reading? Well, the book series that got me back into reading, which was like last year, like October, November 2023, would have been It Starts With Us and It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. And that I actually listened to them on audiobooks, but like just it really got me back into like wanting to read more. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I guess how they find the time to read, how they find time to read books, and sometimes like so much books, and like their most loved or not so loved book. Number 7, what challenges will be the hardest for BookTube? I guess the schedule, being consistent, because I do work a full-time job. I do have a fiance. I don't have any kids of my own, but I do care for a 12-year-old nephew and he lives with me. So just being able to like balance it all and just be consistent. I want to be consistent. When did you start reading? Well, technically I started reading probably like, I can't remember the exact age, but when I was a child, I just remember reading Nancy Drew, The Babysitter's Club, like books like that. And as I got a little bit older, my mom loves to read, and her favorite author is Danielle Steele, and just reading some of her Danielle Steele books. But I really, like I said, got back into reading in October, November of last year. Where do you read? Usually like in my room. If I do get a break at work, if me and my fiance is going somewhere or coming from work together or anything like that, like in the car, like I just try to read. Any kind of like downtime that I have, I read more than like I watch TV or anything like that. So any kind of downtime I have, I pick up a book or my Kindle. What kind of books do you read? I read romance. Well, I'm just getting back into like reading, and I wouldn't say that I'm gonna stick to one particular genre, or like one genre is like my favorite. I'm still like dabbling in the different genres, but I read romance, I read mystery and thrillers, I want to get into like historical fiction, I want to get in literary fiction, contemporary fiction. I do read fantasy, and I really thought I wouldn't be a fantasy girl. I don't really like that type of genre, even when it comes to like movies. But I read Akata and loved it. Love Akata. And I started Through a Glass. I haven't finished Akata. I'm like on the last book, but like I don't want to finish the last book because like I don't want it to end. But like I got into Through a Glass, and the thing was that my coworker suggested Akata, and I was like, I don't know, I could be into that. So but I tried it and I loved it, even though I started out like on audiobook. So that's how I really got into it, but I loved it. So like I said, romance, fantasy, mystery thriller, historical fiction, literary fiction. Like, I want to just get into it more, just so that like different genres more, dive into it more, just so I could really like figure out for myself too, like what genre I really love. And so that's the last question. And so I just want to thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for my videos that I have to come. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks again for watching.